Howdy folks, welcome back to Railroader. It is the morning of day 5, and I'm not sure if I've made a mistake or not. I've taken every tier 3 contract I could find, and we are opened up to Bryson now. It opened up late at night, and I brought back the empties with the passenger train. And in order to not lose any reputation, I made a really late night run over to Bryson with the passenger train. If you don't pick up those first few passengers, it seems like you take a big hit on the reputation. So now we have all these cars heading over to Bryson. We got a couple, I think, up here. A couple getting dropped off at Whittier, but we got a bunch heading over to Bryson. So we got a big run ahead of us today. Take a look at, I don't know why the daily report, I think it's still bugged. Like, we're on day 5. Guess it doesn't run. Maybe is it always a day behind? Oh yeah, because it goes to 6 o'clock. So never mind. We're good. We're good. And we made a little bit on freight. I don't know about this. 173 for passengers. I'm not sure that's accurate. So I don't know. I haven't done any extensive testing, but it seems like these numbers are all over the place. But at any rate, we're doing great on reputation. We're good there. And like I said, I've taken every contract I could find. So I hope we can get it all done. We got logs getting taken off. I believe the sawmill needs 15 cars now. Go to sawmill. Yeah, it consumes up to 15 cars of logs per day. So we're going to be busy. But I'm going to go ahead and get the passenger train started, and then we're going to hop in number 3 here and do a freight run today. So you can see we are open up all the way over here to west of Bryson now. So if we go hop over here. And I think I need to buy another passenger car because this is 60 out of 60. And we've got 98 people waiting here. So we're going to need another passenger car. But for now, we just need to head back to Ella. So let's get this guy going that way. Number 2. Sometimes the AI gets a little confused when it loads from a save. Let's go back to manual here and then back to road. Say reverse. Okay, now he's stopped. Now he should go backwards. There we go. So he's going to head on out. And yeah, we're going to have to, I think we're going to have to bring him back to Whittier and get him refilled with coal. So he's getting kind of low. So things are about to get really busy here on Fedora Railroad. Being single player. Alright, I do have the Fusey down there, so we're good. So we'll let him get back over to Ella. Meanwhile, back at the branch. Just pop this up real quick. We got this to drop off at Stenzel there in Whittier. We got this to drop off at Holyfield, also in Whittier. And then we have one for the Ella House track. And then everything else is for Bryson. We got Bryson Freight House. We got Bryson Lumber and Coal. We got Standard Oil. We got Appalachian Hardwoods, or Appalachian. And then we got the Bryson Bridge site. So I've already started the Western Bridge site there. I think all the rest of that is, Bryson Bridge site. So we got 1,564 tons, 25 cars. And what I wanted to do was grab my caboose. So let's hop back here. And we're going to get this big old behemoth on the move here. I did top off number 3 as I came past here. So we're good to go. A little slack action running in there. I don't want to get going too fast, so let's just ease back in here because we got a lot of train on the move. Don't want to get too crazy. I think the boxcars over there are fine. So this actually wasn't as many cars as I expected with all the tier 3 contracts. There's still a bit to do, so we'll see how it goes. I do still have the time on 1-to-1. So we should have time on our side. Tricky part here is going to be getting this stopped in the right location. Those even on foot, you can lean. Hear lots of wheel flanges squealing. Alright, we're not going too bad. So if we can just time it so we stop hooked to the caboose, that would be ideal. So let's go ahead and throw on some brakes. Yeah, we got this. Beauty. And we'll click that guy on. Take the handbrake off. Let's go ahead and set the independent. What's that noise? What's that? What's going on there? Might have been the cars just settling out. I'm not sure. All right, let's ease off the brakes. Away we go. Hop in the cab here. With a mighty chuff, we're off. Still running the starter locos. So far, so good on that front. Those cylinder cocks closed up. Yeah, not too bad. 1,500 tons is on the move. Sounding good. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Let's go ahead and get the hatch up here. Get some air moving in the cab. All right, I'm going to chuff my way over to Whittier. We got a little bit of switching to do over there, so I'll see you at Whittier. All right, we're rounding the bend here into Whittier. So I'm going to bring the train to a stop, and then we're going to cut off a couple of the cars. And I want to go ahead and stop short of the crossover track there, so I can use that as a runaround. So yeah, we'll just ease her into a stop here. Should work out fine. There we go, and looks like Ella passenger has stopped. All right, independent on. And take the train set off. Then just double check here. We got Stencil and yeah, Hollyfield, and then that's heading over to Ella. Go ahead and set that handbrake. Okay, good. They are loading up. Let me just make sure that they are set to load. You follow. Yeah, they're set to load. Come back to Whittier. And they are full up. All right. Rid of that fusee. And we will set that fusee for the return trip. But he needs, yeah, he's going to need coal and water. And I think I've got just enough to buy another passenger car. So let's get back to this view. Yeah. Let that part of the train go into emergency. Hop on here. Yep, here we go. And we're off. We're off to see the wizard. There I am riding on the car back there. Let's just double check. Yeah, we need to throw... Let's see, who's on the back there? So the oil tanker's on the back. So I think I'll leave the oil tanker here. I'm gonna have to run around. Yeah, so we'll leave the oil tanker there. This guy, is he ready to... Oh, he is ready to come back. Alright, cool. So I'll grab him. Go past the switch. We are... Oh, it's got a little hazmat thing in there, I guess. Okay, we'll put you on. Close you. I didn't whistle for my stop. And also, I didn't check. We need to check this switch real quick. Oops. Oh. Accidentally teleported myself. I didn't mean to do that. I guess because I was in first person. Yeah, that's lined up to go to the passenger station. That's all I wanted to know. There we go. Get back in our proper field of view. Oh, I didn't have that. Oh, shoot. I messed that up, didn't I? All right, well, we'll go on down. We're already halfway there, so. Let's get you thrown, and then you are good. We'll just come down past the switch and back up. I don't remember if I changed the whistle in the last video. I did change the whistle, just for something different. It's been a while since I recorded, so it's easy to lose track. It's been a busy work week. I'm actually recording this about 10 o'clock at night, because I have to work at midnight, so. Worked all day. Had some dinner and family time. Got a little nap after dinner. Doing a little recording, then back to work. Alright, we're lined up into there, so we'll grab that. We'll have a little bit of a switching puzzle. Now, that one doesn't have to come back out. We just need to tack that one onto it. So I'm sure there's like a better, more efficient way I could have done this, but that's okay. We'll get her done in the end. Oh, did I do it too soon? Did we get a couple? We didn't. If it doesn't say uncouple, then you didn't get the knuckles seated. We'll try her again. There we go. Hit it like you mean it. Okay, and we have handbrake. Keep hitting Shift G, that doesn't work. This is empty now, so we won't even put air in it yet. Okay, and they are off, so we have to skip the passenger train service as well. A little bit dangerous doing this. We'll try this at home. Okay, we'll grab the tanker now and get it up here in the runaround. And then we'll run around it, shove it up onto that siding. But before we do that, kick that down there. Oh, just missed it. Hopefully that's not going too fast. Runch. It's fine. It's an empty car. This is, yeah, stencil. They need more metal stock over here. I don't know what they produce. They consume, but I don't know if I've ever brought anything empty over here to get loaded yet. Maybe I have. Yeah, we'll use that hill, slow down a little bit. We've done this before, but of course we're going to be switching these industries a lot because they're our customers. Alright, that'll do. Go ahead and apply the handbrake. Must have got paid the first time for coming up here and grabbing that car. Yep. Plus $4, timely. Yeah, look at that. Okay, I guess that's a thing. Okay, back over to this switch. I'm not being very consistent with my whistle, I realize that. Hey! Let me on. Look at that, there's a little uncoupling lever there. Maybe someday we'll actually click on the uncouple lever. Not a big deal. Oh, no. My perspective was off. Fail. There we go. All right, now I just need to pull the handbrake off. Oh, this still has a set on it. lead that. Then we'll leave the tanker here, run around and shove it up in the siding. And then before we head out of Whittier, I'm going to service the passenger loco. Oh. Forgot. I thought I took that off. I didn't. I guess while we're waiting to service, the passengers don't care, so let's go ahead and load them up for those two. Then I'm going to see if I have enough money to get another car. We'll see if we can head out of here with 2 passenger cars. Bring her on back. We'll run around the tanker. Uh-oh. Run! Safety third. Okay, let's hop in the cab. And I'm thinking we'll get something with a little longer legs eventually for the passenger service. But we got to make some money before we can do that. For now, the 10-wheeler will suffice. Alright, we need to knock the... Oh yeah, I can't go through that door. We need to knock the handbrake off the tanker here. Reach my super long arm out. Yep, so there's still over half a tank in that tank car. If I remember right, it's kind of tight down here. I think we have to push this right up on that car. And it's, I think, almost at the bumper. Pretty sure it only holds 2 down here. It's going to be a beautiful day. We should probably start thinking about slowing down. A runch. All right, and then yeah, we got paid there. All right, cool. So I look here. Yeah, but it can only fit 2 tankers here. Okay, we'll pull that, and I'll go ahead and set a handbrake on this guy as well. Get our little seat here. And we're off. So I do need to pull the freight train up into the sidings so we can run back to Whittier. Well, I'll check. Let me get hooked onto the train, and then I'm going to check and see if we do indeed have enough money to buy a passenger car. I'd like to get an observation car, but I don't know if I have enough. This is a 1900 open platform coach. We might just get another one of those. And then get an observation car third, perhaps. I know, I'm not whistling for any of the roads. I should be doing all that stuff, but... oh well. It'll give you guys something to criticize me for in the comments. You didn't do the thing, Kerbo. Yeah, I know. I'm a failure of an engineer. Pretty sure I've admitted that. But I have fun. That's what matters. Let's get her slowed down. That'll do. And we'll get that hooked back up. Knock that handbrake off. And I can get this guy hooked up. Start pumping air like mad into the drain. Now somebody was saying, I think it might have been Oleander. Oleander's Gaming Emporium, I think it's the channel name. Was talking about the sound of this is wrong. It's like the wrong kind of pump sound, but I couldn't tell you. It's an air pump. It's making noises. I think he said the sound is a compound, but this is a single, maybe? I forget. But anyway, it's fun watching people play this that actually know what they're doing. Whereas I'm just a guy that likes trains and I have fun, so. All right, we have air pumped up. They still need to fix some of the low speed physics. We'll get there. The slack is almost a little too springy sometimes. I think that's part of the problem. That's okay. We got her moving. Reluctantly moving, but it's moving. Alright, we'll let him chuff away, and I'm going to hand it over to Al here in just a bit, but in the meantime, let's clean up our switches. That one's set through. I need to get this guy over here. And actually the switch is thrown, so he should stop there. But I'm going to go ahead and throw down a fusee just in case. Just in case. And then I'm going to go ahead and say, Al, buddy, go ahead and bring that on over. And then we are going to take this guy, number 2. We're going to work with him. So let's go ahead and get a handbrake applied. And if I can sneak in here, turn that off. Pull that pin. I need to turn off the orders. There we go. The mighty Chuff. Here comes number 3. Here, let's hop over in this loco. There he goes. Good job, Al. Stellar work as usual. How we doing on water? Oh, we got plenty of water. We got a whole ton of coal left. Look at us go. All right, finance-wise, how are we doing? We have 5266. Look at that, taking on some water. So if then I go look over here at... This is what we have. Now, I do have enough for one of those. If we look at the observation car... Ooh, I do not have enough for one of those. Okay. Is this the cheaper passenger car? It only holds 60, but we have enough money for one of those. So I'm going to go ahead and get another one of those. Turbo ordered a shiny new Pullman 1900 open platform coach delivered to East Whittier Interchange. Now we're down to $1,200. All right, let's head over and grab our new car. Need to go all the way up, back down and run around it. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to put a cut in here so this video doesn't get too awful long, and I'll be right back. Okay, passenger coach acquired. Bonk. And I also filled up with coal while I was back over there at the depot. Or not the depot, but the service area. And we'll get that on, and we can turn off handbrake now. Go ahead and set the independent. So now you can see there's some differences here in color and whatnot. What I want to do is I want to control click on that guy, come over here to equipment, go to customize, and we're going to make this number 401. Like that, and then I want to go over to this guy, control click, equipment, customize, and then if I do copy to coupled, we get the same color and lettering and whatnot. And yeah, we're all set. So if we do passengers, they are loaded up. I already set this guy ahead for Ella and Bryson as well. So he's full. He's got 57, 58, 59, 60. There we go. Pull up. Now I'm going to go ahead and drive him up past the flare, and then I'm going to turn it back over to the AI. I went ahead and had Al drive number 3 in the freight over to Ella while I was messing around with this. This is your first video, and you're like, who the heck is Al? Al is the AI. I named our AI Albert Inman AI. So, yeah, I call him Al. He's pretty good. He does a good job driving the trains for me. Nice little neck snap there for the clientele as we head out. All right, number 2, orders, road, full speed ahead, sir. He is off. Heading on over to Ella. So I need to get everything set up. I need to get Ella set up. So let's go and let's say, select that guy. Whoa, whoa, hey, 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 hey. You had a fusee there. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. You had a fusee, Al. Where are you going? I stuck a fusee right there. Number 3. Yeah, stop for a fusee. That was weird. Why did he stop and then go on? I don't know. I'll have to look at that in the edit if I remember. That was strange. Yeah, I need him to. I need to back this on up. Because we got to use this track to run back around the train. That's no good. Very strange. Maybe I messed something up with the controls again. Sometimes I do that. But what I do need to do is throw a fusee down right here. So our passenger train will stop. Oh, well, I was going to have that all staged over here ready to go. And somehow either I messed it up or there was a bug. So let me get this put back. We'll get the passenger train over here and we'll continue from there. Okay, passenger train's made it over here. Has switched off passengers. We're just almost full for Bryson. So I'm going to go ahead and extinguish that. Let them get on their way. I've got him routed around the siding to get around the freight train. Technically, I probably should have pulled the freight train into the siding. But I didn't think about that, so there you go. Passenger service is getting quite busy. We've already got 39 waiting to go back to Whittier over here. Let's see. So let's throw down a fusee about, let's call it here-ish for the return trip. Pop over here. So we need to peel off this guy right here. Him spotted on the house track. And do we have anything else? No, nothing else coming out of here. Alright, so let's do that. Throw a handbrake on that guy. He's on his way over to Bryson. Make sure I've got control of the right engine. Lots of trees around. It's just hard to get the right view. It was a struggle to push this back. I think there might be a little bit of a grade here. It made it, but I wouldn't say it was happy about it. Yeah, that was a weak, pathetic whistle attempt. You need to do better. I wonder, will I have to catch this on the return trip? Because I can't run around. Yeah, maybe I'll catch this on the return trip. So I wasn't thinking all the way through. Really, to do this right now, I'd have to back this all the way back up. Yeah, I did this poorly. In the interest of getting the passenger train on through. So yeah, I think we'll leave that here, and we'll pick it up on the way back, and switch it. Leave both these here actually, because this one is headed over to the interchange. Yeah, let's do that. It has been decided. Apply the handbrake. Come on. Why can't I close you? Oh, no. Sometimes my first person self gets out of whack with my camera self. I just wanted to turn this angle cock off. I couldn't do it from that angle for whatever reason. So if you didn't know, Control 0, that'll put you in the driver's seat of whichever loco you have selected. So that's kind of a handy shortcut. Okay, let's get this big behemoth headed for Bryson. And I need to clean up some switches while we're here. Get rid of this fusee. Apparently did nothing. I'll have to go and look at the edit and see. I probably screwed that up. Wouldn't be the first time I was controlling the wrong locomotive. Sounds kind of plaintive. Yeah, that's a good view right there. Let's go with that. Nice leaf texture, by the way. Okay, so now we got Bryson Freight House, a couple of those. Bryson Lumber and Coal. We got all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff to do over at Bryson. I might have to cut this into the 2 parts. It ended up being a super long video. And I've cut a lot out, just like running the trains. Okay, let's get her laced up. Drop the handbrake off. Okie dokie. We're ready to get on out of here. I think I'm going to have Al drive, because I'm going to need to manage the passenger train, which is actually has almost made it over to Bryson already. Look at him go. Do I have a fusee over there? I think I do. Well, let's just double check real quick. I do. Okay, good deal. Sorry for popping around like that. Okay, number 3. Go ahead and just have you do track speed. Head on out. We can watch Al do it right. He's got the bell going and everything. Down to 1,400 tons. Got rid of a little bit of weight. There's the first chuff. Finally made it around. Yeah, it's a slow slog getting that much weight started. So we'll let him get out. And we'll see. We might have to have him stop at Governor Island. So put another cut in here and I'll see you in a bit. Might have a meet. Okay, made it over here to Bryson just in time for them to pull in. So I'm going to control click on here. And we'll get them set up for the return trip. I'm going to say copy to coupled. Copy that over to the other car. And we had 135 waiting here. Lots of people heading to Whittier. Not so much to Ella, but a lot of people heading to Whittier. Whittier? No, Whittier. Oh, it does do both cars at a time. That's good. I wasn't sure if it did both at a time or not. So I've got Al pulling the freight train over. I've got him lined into the Governor's Island siding. I think by the time he gets over there, we're going to be ready to head back. So we'll let the passenger train go on past him. That's the plan anyway. So we'll get these loaded up here. And yeah, we're starting to get a little decent chunk of change on the passengers. If we can keep this running back and forth all day, see how the demand goes. This is kind of the first run of the morning, and then we'll see how the demand is once we get back over to Whittier. Little shot here of the freight train working its way along. just crossed the bridge here west of Ella. Heading for Governor's Island. And here we are at Governor's Island. Governor's Island or Governor? Not sure. Maybe Governor Island. The freight's just making its way around the last bend here. It's going to take the siding. The passenger train is on its way east out of Bryson. We'll see if we can get a somewhat well-timed meet. Nice plume of smoke coming out of there. It's still working hard. We're going to need some bigger locomotives eventually. So far, though, the old Mogul's doing all right. Okay, just in time, the freight train just stopped. And here comes the passenger train around the bend. Man, look at them side rods fly. There they go, full of passengers. 120 passengers. Pretty cool. All right, we'll go ahead and let the freight on by. Come on out, Al. You're good to go. Cleared on into Bryson. Speaking of Bryson, let's pop over here. Where am I? Here we are. And let's do this from this view. I actually want to bring this guy into the yard. And I'm going to make this a two-parter because it's going to just be too long. So let's get lined up to bring into the yard here. And then, because we'll have to do a little bit of switching. Running around to drop the stuff off here for Bryson. And I think I can make a whole other video just on that. A lot of work to do. Let me throw down a fusee. How close can I get? About right there. So we'll bring the freight on in, and then I'll have these tracks here to work with. You can see we made $198 on that passenger trip over here from Whittier to Bryson. So nice, decent chunk of change. And that'll be it for this one, folks. Thanks as always for watching. And I'll catch you in the next adventure. Where's our train at? He's going to be coming around the corner. We can do a little rail fanning here. I wish they would sound the horn for the crossings, but they don't. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, crap. I messed that up. There we go. See you, folks.